the inheritance. Dan got a letter with some surprising, and then it ends there. I think here it's daytime. Whether your child enjoys arts and crafts, swimming, sports, recreation, singing, or exploring, they're sure to have a ball at Camp Emerald Lake. We know that every family has unique needs, and we strive to be as flexible as possible. Daily, weekly, and monthly packages are available in both sleepover and pickup options. Our lifeguards are fully certified, and every counselor is trained in the cutting-edge cardiopulmonary resuscitation technique. Okay, CPR, I'm assuming. Our goal is fun, but our priority is safety. The enclosure brochure contains information on all the exciting opportunities at Camp Emerald Lake. We're sure you'll find many things to like, and we hope to see your child soon.
Hey, Mommy.
Okay, I need to... There's a letter on here. Shoot. Oh, really? Damn. Dan, I hope you're doing well. I got this address from your father. I hope it's correct. I'll get to the point. When your cousin Richard passed away last year, we discovered that his pipe business had done very well. He wasn't wealthy, but he was very comfortable. At the execution of his will, we were somewhat surprised to find that he wished to distribute his estate among all living blood relatives. He reserved the lion's share for his immediate family, as I'm sure you'll understand, but there was a portion allotted to you as well. Enclosed is a check for the full amount. I trust you will honor his memory by putting it to good use, Uncle Wayne. Shoot. Okay, there's no one in there right now. Okay, good. There's still light in here. I hear some coming down.
Want to get something to eat in a little bit?
I called the co-op today. It isn't wildly expensive, but it sure doesn't fit into the budget. It was a bigger letdown than I thought, not being able to just sign up on the spot. It gets so lonely here sometimes, and I think Tommy's starting to feel it too. We try to play with him every day, and the woods here are pretty magical for someone his age. But kids need to be around other kids sometimes. He can only play with his cars so often. Sometimes I wish there were actual neighbors here. The only friend he's made is Davy, but seeing them at the park once in a while isn't the same as having someone to pal around with every day. It's summer vacation, and he's pretty much all alone.
Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm already going with the kid. I feel like everyone is downstairs currently. There's nothing in here for me to look at. Assuming that backpack.
Having fun? Uh-huh.
Dan, I looked into it, and the guy at the literary register said that pre-release ads do drive up pre-orders quite a bit. It's his job to sell ads, of course, so we have to take that with a grain of salt. I usually leave this kind of thing to the guys in the marketing department, so I'm a little out of my depth here, but I checked with them and they said the same thing. So it seems like the ads would make sense if the book is good. If the book is good. You don't want to oversell and underdeliver. I have to say, this is the first time I've had a writer offer to pay for extra marketing. You sure about it? There aren't any refunds if the book tanks. You got some drive, though, coming up with an idea like this. I'll give you that. Think about it and let me know.
I only met Rick once, at a family reunion that must have been, what, 15 years ago?
Turns out he made his fortune by, get this, selling high-end pipes. The Sherlock Holmes kind, not the plumbing kind. He must have been a hell of an interesting guy. I mean, he found a niche and made his way in the world. You have to respect that. It makes me wonder, am I giving everything I have to this book, or am I leaving myself an out? It isn't announced yet. I could always pull the plug. I'd never get another advance again, sure, but there isn't a gun to my head. Unless I put one there. Metaphorically, of course.
How's it going, Tommy?
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
well, did Rick have a family? Can you take Tommy out today, maybe to the beach? I think you could both use some fresh air. I have to be in town by noon, and I probably won't be back till 4. Okay.
Anne, I'm gonna cut right through the pleasantries and ask you, who is this Ryan that Mom mentioned on the phone? Someone new? Are you trying to keep it a secret, or did it just slip your mind the last time we talked? Spill it! Things here are moving along, I guess. When we came up, I thought it would be great to have more dedicated time to paint, but I didn't realize it would be so isolating. I miss having more people around and having new ideas floating about. I got lucky in town last week, though. I found an artist co-op called Makeshift, and it seems really interesting. It's not too big, but there are lots of different types of artists there. I'll probably call and try to get more details. I don't remember if I told you this, but I've been thinking about going back to painting full time. Anyway, enough about me. Tell me what's up with you. Love.
Oops. Cut off the love, Linda, but... Search the house includes... Okay, so Linda, we just need to search her memories now. Tommy still needs to search the house. You coming upstairs?
Here we go.
Actually, it's to be a good opportunity to have a look into his memories. Whichever direction he goes that way. They're there. Right there.
Don't joke like that.
And when I finish my book in December,
Sounds like it's coming from downstairs. Oh, come on. Get around.
The sound of those doors closing is my favorite thing to hear these days. It's almost Pavlovian how that doorknob clicking shut puts me into a writing space. I'm not crazy enough to think there's anything mystical going on, but there's something to be said for developing a habit. Knowing I'll have some privacy and quiet is such a relief. Boundaries are a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Oh no, maybe if I...
Is this the kids' room here? Go into that room, thank you, please. Let's just see if there's anything in here. Oh. No, it's
Having fun?
eraser game. Okay. I think the kids in there. So, what am I missing? We need to search for Linda's memories. We need something else is of Tommy's as well that we haven't seen yet. Where's Linda right now? She's... I don't know how long she's standing there. Yeah, she's moving already.
Is there something out there?
The entire world's out there.
Very, in there?
The 7 o'clock idea was dead before it even got started. Dan was pretty adamant that he just can't make the time with his writing schedule, and if we pushed it any later, Tommy would have been wiped out. I guess we'll just keep playing it by ear each night, but that makes it so hard to count on any quality time. Maybe it's a small thing, but I'm worried it'll chip away at us over time.
Okay. Throw some gear in the painter bag and take it to the co-op. Okay. So the question is... what am I missing for the kid? He needs to search his memories.
Hey, Pumpkin.
Hey, Mommy.
Since everyone is downstairs, let's have a relook. Everything up here. Read that.
Oh, yeah, maybe if I...
What is it of Tommy's that I'm looking for? That's the question. It's... We found the catalog. Read that. 'Cause Tommy's is the one I need to find. Read that. Read
And
this, right?
I'm gonna cut right through.
Yep. Oop, he's going upstairs.
Here we go.
It's just.
Didn't realize she was in there. No. Here. Is it a picture I'm looking at? I already looked at the picture though. Do. Okay.
Maybe.
Damn, what the hell am I looking for? Maybe the kid has an art drawing in there. Great, I don't know where.
Could be it.
Good, right. I'm faster.
Oh, is that right there? Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait. Cause who... Yeah, I've already read everyone else's. Oop.
Maybe.
Okay. Now we can search his memory, the kid's memories. Going upstairs? Doesn't ever come into the room. You're somewhat in an awkward position, but I think I can get this.
I already played with it. I already played with it.
What about your rocket?
Okay. So we need to find him some other kids to play with. It's upstairs. It's always with a dad. Interesting. Bring my kite to the camp Mommy told me about. Where are you going? Okay. Did you just block access to your kite? Because I feel like if I exit here, am I going to... Yep, let's just go for it. May 15th, 1952. It is late, but I must record my thoughts. Perhaps it'll help me make some sense of them. I should not say thoughts, as there is only one thought in my mind. I look back but a week and see that when I arrived, my only thought was of Jay being gone. That sad thought has been replaced by another. What if I was gone as well? I feel regret in the simple writing of those words. If I am truthful, it is not a thought that has occurred to me before. I cannot be sure where it came from. It is almost as if it was put in place by something I do not understand. I must think of my family and their heartache. Our children have lost one parent. I could not bear to hurt them again. Though they are all grown and have no practical need of me, yet I had no strictly practical need of Jay, and look at where that loss has left me. Perhaps I will venture into town tomorrow. Maybe some stranger, unknowing, will show me some kindness, some small thing that plants a seed of hope. Okay, the ghost, whatever we are in this case, that was rather malevolent. Or at least that's what I thought the best solution might be. I'm just an adult. In the meantime, what do I need to do? Okay, so we have a choice between Dan's, send Paul an example ad from Literary Register, throw some gears in my painter bag, and take it to the co-op. Okay, so we already went with the kids. Okay, that's the Literary Register, which we've been like looking at forever. And then the other is the painter bag, which is probably downstairs. Oh, here's the thing I'm looking for. May 16th, 1952. I feel shame looking back on last night's entry, yet it does clarify the choices before me. I can walk to the cliff, close my eyes, and lean forward and be done. It would not be hard. Or I can find a path forward without Jay. I hold no hope that I will find another love in the autumn and winter of my life, but perhaps there is a peace to be found. I went into town this morning and stopped at the cafe. I sat at a sidewalk table and sipped coffee, watching people pass now and then as they lived their lives. I will never think of my time in this house fondly. The circumstances make such a remembrance an impossibility, but I know that my time here has allowed me to part the fog that clouded my mind when I arrived. I now know that there are two paths before me. All that is left is to choose. Okay, so question is Dan's book gonna be good enough for blah blah blah? Kind of at a loss of where not choosing the wife's choice would take me. That's a painted bag. Okay, I'm just gonna for this set I'll do Dan's, and then maybe the next one I'll do. Well, Dan's the compromise, but why am I hiding? I don't need to hide. Where is the Larry magazine? Okay. Got those, so let's whisper in Dan's ear. Tommy didn't realize at first that spending a week at camp actually meant his parents loved him, but by Tuesday he was elated. He made new friends, flying his kite and swimming with other children his age. His spirits improved almost overnight, and we connected his new adventure with the gifts from his father. Dan became a hero. Dan knew that some sort of public expectation would drive him to approve the book, so he asked Paul to submit the book to Literary Register's Up Next column, a quarterly list of upcoming novels. It wouldn't raise awareness like an ad, but it would make the book a real in a way he couldn't come back from. Linda had resigned herself to the fact that they couldn't afford the co-op, but the flash of excitement she got when she heard about the inheritance quickly faded when Dan decided not to use it for the co-op's fee. She tried to channel her frustrations into work, but found herself so distracted that she got almost nothing done for the day. Think about your son. Doesn't that, like, alleviate certain things? No? None?